Hi YouTube friends, this is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Monday, September 29th at approximately 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Coming to you today with a little bit of a different video with two basically new crafts for me. So I just wanted to come and share with you a little bit of haul and a little bit of what I'm gonna be getting into potentially here really quick. Some two new to me crafts, not necessarily new crafts, but sort of two new to me crafts, sort of. And I just wanted to come to you today with a little bit of an intro. So if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for stopping by. This is my YouTube channel where I talk mostly about my love of cross stitch, but also other crafts, as I tend to like to do. I'm a multi-craftual person. I like to do many different crafts, and I like to try new things and, you know, expand my horizons a little bit, and just try stuff because I like to work with my hands. So thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully you'll find something here that will encourage or enable you to try something new, or just inspire you to get out your crafts and craft a while, because we all need crafts in our lives, because crafts are a great way to de-stress and just relax. So thank you for stopping by. I really like meeting new friends. So welcome to my circle of friends here on YouTube. If you're a returning watcher, thank you very much. Again, I like hanging out with my friends here on YouTube, and you're no exception. So thank you for being a friend, and thank you for stopping by today. So hopefully you'll also be enabled or encouraged, or just, you know, needing to get a little bit of inspiration for something new to try in your life. So thank you very much for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, all my subscribers are really great friends of mine, and I really appreciate the fact that you choose to come here and choose to watch and be a subscriber of mine. So thank you very much for coming back. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, I do encourage you to click the subscription button below, and also to click that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload new content, no matter if it's cross stitch, other crafts like this video, or diamond painting, or just stuff in general that I talk about, including ghost hunting and stuff. Stop back by and do click the notification bell. I have been trying to upload more content more often recently, so hopefully that trend will continue, and I'll be able to provide extra little things like this little bit tonight. Did want to come on and share with you a couple of things. So one of the new things that I've been getting into, hold on, I'm just going to pause for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You probably didn't notice that I was gone very long. I was maybe half a minute or so as I stood up to grab a couple of things. But as I said in my intro for this video, I am going to be kind of going down a little bit of a different crafting path with myself and my tools and stuff. I am a crocheter. I do crochet. I do know how to knit, but I crochet more than I knit. And usually what I crochet are blankets and such. I had started doing like prayer shawls for the prayer shawl group at the church that I was attending regularly. I haven't been attending church just because the person that was keeping me going to church left the church that I was going to kind of do some stuff for work, and she also moved kind of out of town, and we're still in touch, and we still, you know, we still get together and we still see each other. But she was the bell choir director at our church's bell choir, and when she stepped away to move along and take care of work stuff, I kind of ducked out of the bell choir at the church that I was attending, and I haven't been playing bells, nor have I really been attending the church there, partly because it's a little bit of a drive, and partly because, well, frankly, my husband and I use Sundays as our day to catch up and a day to rest, just because, you know, also the church that I was attending is a little bit of a farther drive from our house with Mom here, and it's just, you know, I was enjoying church when my friend was still there, And, you know, it's not a bad church, but the pastor also moved along. She retired from being a church pastor to do a different line of pastoral work. And I just kind of stopped going to church. And I haven't really branched out to, you know, find another church. My friend who was the bell choir director, she is going to be starting up at another church on the south side of town as bell choir director, hopefully soon. And she has asked me to come play. Unfortunately, their practices start at like 6 o'clock. I get off work at 6 o'clock, and it would take me about 30 minutes to drive down. I also have to pick up my husband from work and drop him off at home, so I wouldn't actually be getting down to practice until 7, right about the time that practice is slated to end. So for me to play bells for her, as much as I would really, really love to and really, really relish it, it's not going to work for me. But anyway, I was doing crochet for the prayer shawl group at the church that I was attending, and the prayer shawl group kind of dissipated, and we kind of stopped gathering, and then we kind of stopped doing prayer shawls, and then it just wasn't really a thing anymore. And the person that was the head of the group wanted me to be her co-chair, but also didn't want to relinquish any of the decision making about the group. I had some ideas for different things that we could do, and different community things that we could reach out with, and do some extra stuff to try and expand the group and try and do some other things. And she thought they were great ideas, but then she didn't want to be on board when I brought them in. So she had her ideas of how she wanted the group to run. It was kind of her baby, and she just wasn't ready to add extra stuff. And there was a couple of older ladies that were in the group that, over time they stopped being able to help out and make prayer shawls and stuff. So the group was dwindling pretty fast, and I didn't see a way to kind of bring it around, so to speak. So I also kind of left the group. So I hadn't been making prayer shawls for a while. Then I happened upon this lady here in the city of Columbus who started a group because she had a passion to help foster kids going into the foster care system. Apparently, when kids enter the foster care system, a lot of times they don't bring anything with them except the clothes on their back, just because of whatever situation they happen to be in. And she created this group called My Very Own Blanket, which has since gone pretty much international, to provide blankets, handmade blankets, crocheted blankets, quilted blankets, fleece blankets with tied edges, fleece blankets with sewn edges, whatever kind of blanket you want to donate. Crochet, handcrafted blankets of some sort to kids in foster care. And it's called My Very Own Blanket because a lot of kids don't come with a lot of the kids in foster care don't come with anything except the clothes on their back, and sometimes not even that. So she started the group to provide kids in foster care with their very own blanket that they can take with them and keep with them the rest of their lives. And it provides them kind of a hug. So when I came across the group, I started doing that. So I've been taking fleece blanket squares and crocheting edges around them. Last year, I had a goal of donating 24 blankets, 2 blankets a month. And I think only got to about 10 or 12. This year, I was kind of hoping to do the same goal, but I haven't donated any yet because I just haven't really had the motivation to do it. So anyway, I do crochet. I'm not prolific at it, and I don't do a whole lot of it, but I like. I do need to come up with a new source for fleece, though, like blizzard fleece and some of the other fleece fabrics, because Joann's went out of business. And I don't know if Michael's is going to be stocking much fleece right now. I know they're trying to bring back a lot of the Joann stuff, and their fabric selection is increasing. I also don't really necessarily shop all that much at Hobby Lobby. I try not to give them much of my money if I can help it, just because of different beliefs and different stances that the company has had, and different other issues that the parent company has had over the last 5 or 10 years. So anyway, I need to find a new source for fleece material to make these blankets, so I can start donating more, and hopefully maybe next year I can donate 26 blankets. So if you'd like to know more about that organization, leave me a comment below. Maybe we can get together and maybe start doing an online, like even a once a month, either Zoom session or YouTube Live or Twitch Live or Discord or something. We can do something on social media together and make a couple of blankets. I can show you guys what to do to make these blankets. And if you're local, maybe we can even just get together locally here in Central Ohio, and like once a month, and just kind of sit and make blankets for the group. That would be wonderful. But anyway, I do need to get back into crochet, and the whole reason why I wanted to do this tonight is because I got a couple of things, and one of them is kind of a new to me craft that I've kind of been wanting to dabble in. So I don't remember if I showed you these or not on a prior video, but I'm a super big Hello Kitty fan, and Woobles, the company, has been making these learn to crochet amigurumi kits. Amigurumi are these little figurines and these little doll type things that you can crochet, and it's called amigurumi. I think it's a Japanese term. I'm not exactly sure what the term means, but anyway, the company Woobles got started to teach people how to crochet, and so anyway, I've been getting these Hello Kitty kits because I like the Hello Kitty, but the main reason why I've been getting the Hello Kitty kits is because, like, in the kit, so you get everything you need. You get the yarn, you get the stuffing fabric, and you also get the crochet hook. But these special Woobles kits, they have a Snoopy one that I really want to get. The crochet hook, look at that. The crochet hook also has the character on it. So you see that? Yep, the crochet hooks also have the character on it that you're stitching. So that's the whole reason why I kind of wanted this kit, was mainly to get the crochet hook. They are about $30 or $40 for the kits, but you do get everything to make it. So I've been wanting to do it. My Melody, this is my Melody. This is Cinema Roll. My Melody is one of my favorite Hello Kitty characters, has been since the 70s. Anyway, so I wanted to show you those because there's been all kinds of little crochet amigurumi kits popping up all over the place. We have a grocery store chain here in this area called Meijer, and they sell it's like an all-in-one store. It's like a big Walmart. It has everything you can: furniture, toys, sporting goods, games, clothes, food, obviously, you know, a whole big grocery store. It's called Meijer, M-E-I-J-E-R, Meijer. And they've had kiosks or little displays in their main aisles, and they've had all kinds of fall stuff, and sometimes they have like little kits and stuff like that. Well, they happen to have some fall kits at the store that we went to a couple weeks ago, and I saw this and I thought it was really cute, so I had to get one. It is pumpkin spice and a whole latte nice. So I am going to be crocheting this amigurumi pumpkin spice latte. And I thought it was really cute, so I'm going to go ahead and crochet it. Now this kit comes with everything. So in this kit you get the bundle of stuffing. This is just basically like fiberfill. You get the crochet instructions. So you get a sheet of crochet instructions. There's quite a lot of them. So it tells you, it tells you diagrams of basic stitches and everything that you need to complete it. And then you do get all the colors of yarn. You get all the colors of yarn, and you get a plastic crochet hook. I tried finding online. This is by a company called Needle Creations. Needle Creations. Stitch Sew Craft. And I tried looking for Needle Creations or the kits for this to find out the needle size, because the instructions in the box don't include what needle size it is. And I want to say it's a crochet E hook, the size E, but I'm not sure because I couldn't really find information on that. Just to see if I could maybe substitute, because I don't really care for working with plastic needles, but they say the instructions do say that they recommend you use the needle in the bag or in the kit, because they put just enough yarn in the kit if you use that needle, and you keep the same expected tension. They do give you a gauge. I'm not a gauge crocheter. I've never really used gauge, and I've never really paid attention to gauge when I've been crocheting. I just kind of went at it on my own. So I don't know if I'll even try gauge with this, but they do recommend that you use the crochet hook that's in the kit. So I'm probably going to be doing that, and I'm probably going to get started soon. I do have an expectation of making a flatter, more stable bottom for this, and also adding a little bit of weight so it tends to want to stand up, like I do with some of my cross stitch finishing. So I will be hoping to finish this sometime soon. So this is kind of a new to me thing. Instead of starting with one of the Woobles kits, the Hello Kitty kits, I'm going to be starting with this one and working with this one just to see. This kit isn't necessarily as nice of supplies as the Woobles kit might be, but I think it's a nice price point. I think I paid $9 for this, maybe $7, something like that. So, and that was Misty. She's jumping down from the window. She's keeping me company in my craft room today where I'm at. But anyway, nice little pumpkin spice thing. So, that being said, I actually have another new craft, and I got a special shipment in today that I kind of wasn't expecting to get for a little while, but it did come in, and I'm really happy. So I had recorded this video a little earlier today, and I had unboxed this initially out of the shipping package, and I went to open it, and I was a little taken aback because I thought I was still owed some stuff in the kit. So I recorded the video, I stopped the video, and then I sent an email off to the company to ask about my order to see if I was missing something. And then I went on YouTube and found somebody else's unboxing video from earlier today where they showed the kit, and then they mentioned that no, I did indeed get everything in my kit, and I just didn't really pay attention to kind of what I was ordering, so to know that I did indeed get the right kit. So anyway, before I show you the new bit that I got today, Michaels has a couple of brands of kits and things that they bear with me just a minute. My lips are a little chapped today, so I am using chapstick. This is Hello Kitty Hot Cocoa. Hello Kitty Hot Cocoa. And it's not gonna. There we go. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty Hot Cocoa. It's not gonna. Hello Kitty Hot Cocoa. I have like about 15 of these things floating around the house. The Hello Kitty Soft Lips brand. Anyway, but Michaels has several different brands of craft kits. So their diamond painting brand is Make Market, and also Make Market, that is the brand name for a bunch of other Michaels things. Another brand of craft kits that they have is Recollections. And as I was wandering around as I was wandering around Michael's, well, let me preface this. So, I happened upon a YouTube channel where this lady in Canada had posted a long chain of videos of her starting her own craft business basically out of her bedroom, essentially on her kitchen table, wherever she happened to start it, for this craft that she wanted to bring to people and to share with everybody. And she documented her craft business on YouTube, including going from her house into a small office outside her home, into a bigger office, into an even bigger office, into an even bigger office, because she was expanding her line, and also just, her orders were increasing and she needed more space to operate her business and pack her orders and get inventory and stuff. So she had documented it. The company is called Pixyls. It's Pixyls, and the company is out of Canada. And Pixyls is basically pixel sticker art. So the whole premise is you get a picture that has a grid pattern on it with numbers, and the numbers correspond to a color. You get also sheets of stickers that are numbered for those colors. The sheets of colored stickers, little square colored stickers that are numbered. So you match the number on the colored sticker to the number on the piece that you're trying to fill in, and you put that colored sticker on the piece, on the canvas. So this is the name of the company. It's called Pixyls, and their website is pixyls.ca, right there. Their social media stuff is listed at the top. This is their instruction card for their kit that came in my thing, and it gives you basic instructions on how to do their kits. And so anyway, I had been watching the videos, and I was wandering around Michael's one night, and I came across, on an end cap, they have sometimes those little side wire racks of stuff. I came across the Michael's version of this pixel sticker art. Okay? And it's the same exact premise. You have a picture, you have sheets of stickers with colors on them, and the colors are numbered, and you take the picture that you're trying to cover with stickers, you match the number on your picture with the number of the color, and you take that sticker off and put it on your picture. So I have since collected about 6 different kits from Michael's for this craft. I have them stored in one of these photo containers. This is all 6 of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is all 6 of the kits, and all of the sticker sheets for all 6 of the kits. Now, with the pixel stickers, you get some really sharp tweezers. I don't know if you can see that or not. Those really sharp tweezers come with the kit. So you pull the sticker off of the sticker sheet with the tweezer, and then you lay the sticker onto your sheet, match it up to the grid, and press it down, and there you go. So basically, it's a lot like diamond painting, except you're using stickers instead. And yeah, so let me go ahead and show you. This is the first kit that I ended up buying, just to see. I tried it. I wanted to try it before I actually placed an order on Pixyls.ca for the Canadian company. So this is essentially the first kit I got. So this is one that you can see I've started. Let me get this way. So you can see there that I've put the stickers in the middle. And that's kind of what it looks like when you're all done. But you can see all the different colors. So this one goes up, it has like 35 colors or something, 37 colors, something like that in the kit. So you get a picture like this that has the colors and the numbers in a grid pattern. And essentially you're just taking those colored stickers and putting them on your sheet. So you'll see here, this is what the sticker sheet looks like. And you can see those little itty bitty squares. So you take each square fills it up. Let me get this upside down. So this is colors numbers 1 through 5. And you essentially just pull the stickers, the little square stickers, off of your sheet, and then you put them onto the corresponding color on your picture. Is it the right side, right way? No, yep. So yeah, so I got this kit to try, and I have started 2 of them. This is the one that I've got the most on. You can see I've placed quite a few of, I've almost got this one complete. There's quite a bit of confetti on this, but there's also quite a bit of color blocking, especially on this side over here. And then I have this little corner up here to finish. But this is like cardstock with a picture on it, and it also has like a very smooth laminate kind of coating on it, so the stickers will stick a little bit, but you can also move them around once you get them done. And essentially you just place the stickers, so you can see the stickers are on there, and it's really shiny. So yeah, I've been doing pixel sticker art, so pixelating, or pixel stickers. I call them pixel stickers. So when I got this and I tried it out, I was on the newsletter. I had signed up for the newsletter for Pixyls, and they sent an email out with a special thing. Apparently, over the last couple of years, they have done a Christmas Advent piece. It was a picture, Christmas Advent piece, where you pull little windows off of your picture, and each day for the first 24 days of December, and you pixel sticker the little piece in the window, and then it makes a bigger picture, and then at the end you pull off the cover of your picture, and you get to see a really nice, you have a partially pixelated, partially pixel stickered picture. And they had a new one out for October. They were doing a 13-day October kind of Advent picture. And I'm like, well, I haven't ordered anything from this company. That'd be really cool. So I placed my order, because on that one, on those, you have to pre-order them because they sell out really fast. So I pre-ordered it, and then about a week after I pre-ordered it, because it was coming from Canada, a week after I pre-ordered it, they sent an email out, and they said, due to the tariff situation, if you ordered anything from their company besides the October Advent piece, that they would be sending out all your other stuff to get it out in the mail before the end of September, or before the changeover in September, so they could avoid having to charge extra funds to ship your products. But you would probably not be receiving the October calendar, the October Advent thing. And if you only ordered the October Advent thing, which I had done, there was probably a pretty good chance that we probably wouldn't see it before October. So that was really sad. And they weren't sure how much they could ship to the U.S. because all of these, it's under $800. So we would have to pay extra tariffs to get the stuff shipped from Canada. The company has since, I believe, come up with a distribution facility in North Carolina. So now they can actually have distribution from North Carolina shipping through the U.S. So hopefully that is alleviating the inability for people in the U.S. to order their product, which is kind of cool. But anyway, I got the notification late last week that my October Advent was shipping. So I have my first Pixyls order. So that's what this card is for. This card is included in pretty much every kit you get from Pixyls. You have the QR code for the tutorial video on how to pixel, and then you also have a Discord community QR code to join their Discord community. All these little cards have artwork on the other side. And I did look on the website, and apparently we can, I don't know if it's available on the US website or not, but on the Canadian website, you can actually order the pixel sticker kit for this piece of art right here. So you can actually pixel sticker this piece of art. And I may have to look into that because that unicorn is just absolutely cute. Just cute. And the mushrooms and the tree and the bird. Look at the bird. And look at the little fairy. I just noticed the little fairy down here. Look at the little fairy. That is too cute. So this is actually a piece of art on the Pixel Sticker Pixyls.ca website. So that is really kind of cool. So I did get today, I actually did get my Pixel sticker. Oh, because I have so many of those Michael's Recollection kits, I have 6 different kits in here to work on. I have 6 of the 6 of the really sharp tweezer sets, and yeah, so I have plenty of tweezers and stuff to use. But anyway, I will get onto that. I am planning on taking this with me. My mom and I are attending a cross-stitch retreat this coming weekend in Wheeling, West Virginia. We will be taking about a 2 to 2.5 hour road trip. And I will be taking my little pixel sticker kit with me, just because this is basically it. I also have a little teeny clipboard. I have some miscellaneous stickers on them, but I have a little cute clipboard that I can hold in my hand and place the stickers on. So that's going to be traveling with me to the stitching retreat. But anyway, I got my pixel stickers. And I had to go online to find out that after I recorded the initial video, that I did actually get the correct kit. So I am not missing anything. So this is the October 13-day advent calendar. See, so this is dated from the 19th to the 31st, which is actually 13 days. So this is on a really nice piece of board. It's kind of like a, kind of reminds me of like a game box or a puzzle box, or, you know, it's got that kind of same really hard cardboard kind of feel to it. Don't know what that's about. But anyway, so on each day for the last 13 days of October, like I'll start with the 19th. There's a little notch out here on the corner. I will peel this window off, and then I will pixel sticker the image that's underneath there. And here is the sticker sheet full of the colored stickers. So for this kit, there's 32 colors, and these are all the colors. Number 1 is obviously the one with the most colors used. They usually give you more than enough stickers to do your kit, so you will have extra stickers. So when the time comes on the 19th of October, I will be pulling this first thing. And then because I wasn't sure like what this was, I thought maybe you know, the first 18 days of the month might have been under here. So I had pulled back this corner a little bit just to see, and I'm not gonna spoil the surprise for you, but anyway, you can kind of get an idea of what the overall picture may be underneath. But after you're done with all the windows, then you take this up here and you pull this back, and it reveals the full image with all the little bits that you've done over 13 days here. So from October 19th to October 31st, I will be very happily working on my little Pixyls kit here for Halloween. So you can kind of get an idea what the image may be. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. If you look closer, you could see it, what it might end up being. So yeah, I'm looking forward to actually getting started on this, and to potentially ordering more Pixel sticker kits from Pixyls. They also have a couple of other types of things. You can get bookmarks, and you can get little acrylic standees. You can get ornaments. They have little ornament kits. They have bookmarks, pictures, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to potentially getting started on that. So those are basically the two new crafts that I wanted to share with you. We have Pixyl stickers, and then we also have crochet amigurumi kits from Woobles and also from various other sections. Want to add something really quick. So I've also been watching YouTube videos on how to change composition books and actually make composition books into planners and whatnot. Composition books are those notebooks that you can find at the Dollar Tree for $1, or any of your office supply stores around return to school. Usually have them pretty cheap, like 30, 40, 50 cents a piece. And I saw where you could use different things to recover the front of your composition books, and also just use it for general notebooks or even planners. Some people use them for planners and stuff. So I have picked up a stack of composition notebooks. I found some like this one. I found some that have graph paper inside. Most of the ones that you get are lined. You can either get wide ruled or college ruled lined composition books. But this is a piece of like contact paper that I found at the Dollar Tree. It simply is just like a cherry blossom kind of thing that I thought was really pretty, and it's a sticker or a big sheet of like sticker paper. But I got the sheet and I put it on here and I cut it down to size to cover my composition book, and I also added stickers. So I am going to be going forward. I've been taking this. I started this one in August, about middle of July. Middle of July is when I picked this book up and I kind of got it started. I've been using this as kind of a brain dump book. I call it my BDB, my brain dump book, because I write stuff in here. Just I have it sitting next to my computer at work, sitting beside me on my desk. I kind of take it with me around the house. I keep it with me wherever I go, and I've been using fountain pens in it. And I just kind of make notes of all different kinds of things. Sometimes I use it kind of more like a journal. I write down things I'm feeling, thoughts I have. I write down checklists. So here I have a bunch of checklists. In August, I wrote in a calendar, and then wrote in some of the stuff going on, just so I can have another calendar handy. Just notes that I come across, game tips, because I do play a lot of video games. Book listings. So I've been watching a lot of people give their to be read books on YouTube. So I have a lot of books listed in here. If I watch a tutorial video or listen to something cool or want to take instructions down, like this is instruction over here about making pin cushions, I can just kind of write stuff down as I see it. There's a list. Here's a 3-column list of YouTubers to watch. So it's just a brain dump book about different stuff. These 2 pages are all books to read that I hadn't heard of until I started watching some booktube videos and people talking about their to be read books and their recommendations. And then I have September's calendar, and then just kind of planning for various stuff. Like I said, it's kind of just pretty much a brain dump of floss tube notes in here. Here I was changing over the ink in my fountain pen. Trying to see if the ink cartridges that I had purchased for my fountain pen would fit. So I was trying that over. Just, random notes and stuff. So today, little while ago today, I put in the October. I still have to finish it, but this is the month of October. So all my October notes will start over here. And I will continue with this notebook until it's finished. And that way, I can just go back and I say, hey, now I have, instead of keeping like a journal, I have my brain dump book. And this is essentially going to be like my journal. So I'm going to be using all the composition notebooks that I have on hand to redecorate the front. Some of the ladies that do the composition book changes, they use like paper pads. So I have a couple of really nice paper pads, you know, that you can use cardstock. I thought this one was really pretty. This is kind of a fall themed, but it's like purples and mauves, and really pretty. So yeah, like this one is pies and Thanksgiving dinner, but it's in purples and mauves and stuff. I mean, just different things that you can do, you know, kind of crafty stuff. So yeah, that is another thing that I'm going to be into, is just kind of taking this with me everywhere I go. One of the other things that I did was on the back cover, I took more of the this sticker paper, and I made a little pocket so I can actually stick things in here. And the side is coming out, but there we go. But yeah, so I made a little pocket so I can stick things in here. These are just planner stickers, you know, so I can have the planner stickers on hand. Need to get that stuck back down. But anyway, so yeah, this is one of the other things that I'm going to be into is composition books. This isn't replacing my planner. This is just kind of like as an added notebook, just so I can get thoughts and stuff down. So it's going to be kind of like a journal type book, so to speak. So I'm going to be using composition books going forward. Just kind of wanted to share that with you. And altered composition books. If you do a YouTube search, you can find more videos on altered composition books, and that's what they do. Some people cut them down. Some people cut them in half. Some people sell them at craft shows for $5 or $10 for these altered composition books. You know, they're just all kinds of things that you can do with it. But I'm just going to be using them for personal benefit and personal use. So yeah, I have a stack of about 6 or 8 more composition books to cover and use over the next little bit. So anyway, that is all I have for you tonight on these extra little side crafts that I am getting involved with. So thank you very much for coming on this journey with me, and I hope you found something here tonight that would encourage you to try something new, or to just branch out, or even just to get your crafty bug back and to sit down and relax and craft some. So thank you very much. Let me know down below if you're trying any of these with me, or if you're interested in even just doing like a crochet blanket for my very own blanket. Maybe we could do something online together, and then you can donate it to whatever local charity that takes blankets. Would really like to do that with you going forward. Sorry about the yawn. I seem to do that almost every time I get on here. But anyway, just lots of stuff going on. And October is going to be a very busy month. My husband and I spent the night last night down in Yellow Springs, Ohio, which is about an hour southwest of Columbus. And down in Xenia, Ohio, one of my friends, her husband works for the Greene County Historical Society, and he is hosting ghost walks through one of the neighborhoods in Xenia, Ohio, where he wanders around and gives ghost story talks about some of the happenings in some of the houses in the neighborhood. And we signed up for the ghost walk last night, so we went down to the Yellow Springs, Xenia, Ohio area last night. We found a neat little quaint motor lodge, motor hotel, little motel to stay at on Route 68. And there's only 13 rooms at this little motor hotel. It's really cute, one level, and you basically park outside your door. They have a little gazebo you can go stay in, and they had a fire pit. So we went and checked into the room. We went down to Yellow Springs. We wandered down downtown Yellow Springs. You might have heard that if you've watched any of my Stitching in the Springs retreat videos from the last couple of years. We stayed at the Mills Park Hotel, Mills Park Hotel actually owns this little motel that we stayed at last night. And anyway, we had a great time. Um, the ghost walk was from about 6 to 8:30. So after the ghost walk, we found a nice local diner that was open until about 10 o'clock. And we had a late dinner and then went back. We went across the street to the grocery store that was also open late and bought 2 bundles of firewood, wandered back to the motel, each made a coffee, and then we went and had a fire until about midnight last night. So we sat around and just enjoyed each other's company, just being away from home, just my husband and I together. We had a nice little visit. The motel was really quaint. Bed could use a little bit of work, but hey, you're just there for one night and you're just there to get some sleep. And it was pretty good. So we had a blast. We'd probably end up staying there again. And just had fun. So we went to the ghost walk, heard some really fantastic stories, got some little history. Hadn't been there before. It was my husband's first time in Yellow Springs. So when we left today, we went to Young's Dairy, just outside of Yellow Springs, and came home. And we've been relaxing all day. We both had today off, so that was really nice. And then Thursday, Mom and I are driving to Wheeling, West Virginia for a cross-stitch retreat. This cross-stitch retreat normally happens in the Niles, Warren, Youngstown-ish area, but the hotel that it's normally at is under renovation right now, and the stitching room, the conference room that we use for stitching there, is now the storeroom for all their construction materials for the renovation, because they're renovating the whole hotel. So we're unable to go there. And the lady that organizes the retreat for us, she found a place in Wheeling, West Virginia that would be willing to host us. So we are going to Wheeling this weekend. So we'll be leaving on Thursday and coming home on Sunday for that. So there will be a video, hopefully, of our trip and just our experience at the cross-stitch retreat this coming weekend. So we're looking forward to that. So that means I only have a 2-day work week. I have tomorrow and Wednesday at work, and then I'm off Thursday and Friday again. So we've got the stitching retreat. We've got, tomorrow night, my husband and I are going to see Shonen Knife. Shonen Knife is a ladies' Japanese rock band, and he has been a Shonen Knife fan since the 80s. Since the 80s. So we're going to see them. We've seen them quite a few times before, so we're going to go see them again. They're on tour again here in the U.S., and they're from Japan. Really nice ladies, and quite a few of the ladies are original band members, so they've been with the group a long time. So it should be a lot of fun. We're going to that concert tomorrow night, so we're looking forward to that. And then we have friends coming over for board games on Wednesday night. And then Mom and I go to the retreat on Thursday. And then in 2 weeks, like the 18th and 19th, the Kanawha Rock and Gem Show down in Charleston, West Virginia is happening. And my sister-in-law lives down there. So we're probably going to my husband and I are probably going to take a weekend trip and drive down to Charleston, West Virginia for the weekend and visit with his sister and my niece and go to the Rock and Gem Show down there. We haven't been in a couple of years, and we really kind of miss going. So we'll be doing that. There's just all kinds of stuff. And then we're hoping to also go camping on one of the off weekends. Sorry about that. My eye has just decided that it's a little irritated, and it's trying to water, and it almost feels like there's a hair in my eye. But anyway, so we're hoping to go see my husband's brother. It's just going to be a very busy weekend. Stitching wise, I didn't get much stitching done. I will be doing a stitching video after I get done with this one. But yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be very busy from now until basically the end of the year. We've got a lot of stuff. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate spending time here with my friends on YouTube, and I'm really glad that you're here. So thank you. Keep your head up. Oh, sorry guys. Keep your head up and keep moving forward, because it's really all we can do. And reach out if you'd like to talk, or if you'd like to share a new craft, or if you'd like just some company online somehow. Maybe we could do a live or a Zoom or something. I would be more than happy to just kind of hang out and just be virtually together. So hit me up, leave me a message below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks, and we'll see you soon. All right, you guys, take care. Happy fall. Bye.